Hello guys, today we are going to make a shrimp with the tamarind sauce. First of all, you will trim the back part of the tail, the sharp part, so you won't poke yourself through it. Step 1, you will slice through the back of the shrimp, not all the way through, just only enough for you to be able to poke the tail through it. Just like that. I call it like a shrimp tower because it does look like a tower, isn't it? Alright, we do it again. Cut through the back and push the tail through it so it's set up nicely. And make sure you don't cut yourself. That is very important. You need your fingers to be able to finish your meal.
You okay?
Today we are going to prepare two styles of the shrimp. This one I call it shrimp tower like I mentioned before. And I will also going to do a butterfly shrimp. You can use a cutting board if that would help you not to cut yourself. That would be your option. But as you can see, I'm professional. I'm just kidding. Alright. The second part right here, we are going to do a butterfly shrimp. Technically what you do, you just cut through the shrimp so it kind of flat out, but not to cut through all the way. Just make sure they're still intact, just enough for them to be able to flat out like a butterfly. Quite easy, isn't it? I technically like the first style better because you actually can do a presentation where they all stand up and it looks amazing when they all stand up, and when I serve to the customer or the guest, they would be like wow because of the presentation. Alright, next one, we're gonna coat it. Today I'm using a tapioca flour. If you don't have them, a good substitute would be a cornstarch. You can find them from supermarket. You just have to make sure they're all coated. That's what I'm trying to do right there. You can toss it around, but as you can see, it's quite messy. But it's okay. We can clean it up later. There you go. Now I'm start to clean my kitchen. Right now they all go to the floor, but after I'm done with everything, we're just gonna clean the floor. Next, on the medium to high heat, we add oil to the pan. Usually I will add it up to the top, but when I say to the top, I'm talking like 3/4 of the pan. But I'm trying to use less oil this time. It's just for better health. Alright, this is the tamarind. What I'm doing right there, I'm just squeezing them so the pulp come out as much as it could. I just mix it with water and just keep massaging it. This tamarind, you can get it from Asian market. It's technically a fruit. The flavor itself, it kind of tart, sour, a little sweet in it. Very unique flavor. Y'all have to try it. It's really good. And what I'm doing right there is getting rid of the extra pulp, the one that won't dilute. Now I just add some brown sugar. You can use usually you should be using palm sugar. Since I don't have it, so I'm gonna use brown sugar. And that extra hand, that was my boy. He loves sugar. He just needs to join anytime when I work with sugar. Even though it's bad for him, he always say that sugar's bad. But when he see me using it, he's go right to it. But he just want a little bit of it to try and go on. Alright, what I'm doing here, I'm frying the shrimp with the sauce. I turn it on to the medium heat at this moment and make sure it don't get burned on the bottom. And when you make sure it's all the sugar diluted, you can turn it up to the high heat so it will turn thicker. And when you turn thicker, you can turn it off. Alright, look like I'm frying the shrimp, the tower shrimp first.
Hot, stay away.
The way to see if the shrimp is done and not overcooked is the tail will turn lightly pink. And again, you don't take a lot of time to cook the shrimp. And you never want to overcook the shrimp. It stinks. Let's see, my baby son, what he's doing right there is turn on the air scrubber. He's trying to tell that my mommy is cooking with the fried food. She frying food. So he turn it on so the house don't smell like fried food all day long. He know his job, isn't it? Isn't he? Alright, so look like my shrimp is ready. As you can see, they all turn pink. You just put to the side on top of the paper towel so it will absorb any extra oil. My oil is getting too hot, so I low down my heat so you don't overcook the shrimp. Next, I'm preparing or I'm frying a butterfly shrimp. This one, you just put the open part on the pan so when they fry, they won't curl up. Look like one of them I did it the wrong way. As you can see, the white part should be on the bottom, but I have it on the top. But it's okay, it is what it is. Since I'm not serving to the customers today, it's just a family. What are you doing there, my little boy? This boy loves to read. He read anything that's on the, like, you know, the caution, like on the box, on the electronic device, on everything. He just like to read. So it look like he's reading out there. He's just controlling the air scrubber. Look like my sauce is boiling really hard there. So what you are doing is just turn it off and just let it simmer. And when it gets cooler, it will get thicker itself because we add sugar in there that make it get thicker. Alright, I just flip through my shrimp, and as you can see, I'm taking them out because it's done. Again, you do not want to overcook the shrimp. It's horrible if you do that. Alright, I got all the shrimp out. And what I'm doing is I'm getting rid of the extra oil. So technically, there's a little bit of oil left in my pan, not much at all. And right here, I'm just kind of grill, I would say, pan fry. Yeah, pan fry my squash. You can use all kind of vegetable you like. I do squash, I do carrots, I do green beans. You can do asparagus, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cabbage if you like. All kind of stuff. Mushroom, onion, really anything. Really not specific about it. Then what you are doing, you just make sure they all kind of cooked. I flip it halfway through. Make sure you don't burn them. You don't really need to season them because you about to lay it on a plate and top with the shrimp. And then you will put all the sauce on the top. The sauce already got flavored. So you don't really need to season it. All you're doing right there is just cook them, grill them, fry them, whatever you want to call it. We almost done. Just would like to let you know. All we are doing right now is just kind of prepare the vegetable. Then we put the shrimp on the top. And then we lay the sauce on top of the shrimp. Sprinkle with some onion and some fried shallot or onion. And I love to eat them with rice. They're just good together. Now, if you like spicy, you can also add some chili flakes or cayenne peppers. But since my son gonna be having it too, so I'm not gonna make it too spicy or spicy at all. Y'all ready for Christmas? It's around the corner. You can see we have our Christmas trees up already. All we need is just present on the bottom of it. I got some stuff. We just have to pack it and wrap it together. And yeah, and this boy, my son, he don't have patience to wait. So if he sees something on the bottom of the tree, he gonna want to open it. And that would create a chaos. Alright, these are my about to be the last step. Okay, my zucchini is done. How do you see the zucchini is done? Okay, zucchini, when you finish cooking it, it will get softer. You don't have to wait until they all see through. What it means by that, like transparent, because that means it cooked through all the way, which means it's about to be overcooked. So when you started to see them cook, means you can see the middle part of the zucchini is kind of soft, gets soft and mushy. You take it out. You don't have to wait until it cooks through, because it's still gonna finish cooking itself later on, because the heat is still in there. Okay, I'm just gonna arrange my shrimp. And last is the beans. You just toss it around in the pan. Make sure it kind of turn bright green color and a little brownish. Oh, they are so good. That's my favorite. Alright, look like I got everything done. My hand a little greasy, so I'm just clean it. There you go. I got some carrots, zucchini. I got some green beans, topped with the shrimp. And here my sauce. I'm just gonna drizzle around my whole plate. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I make this once a while. Today is a game day. We're watching a football game, so that's why I make this special dish. My husband requested. Alright. That's my kind of thin slice scallion or green onion, you called. If you have cilantro, it's also good with this dish, but I don't have them. That's my fried onion, French fried onions. They're so good. I can eat just that myself. Alright, here it is. My shrimp with the tamarind sauce. Looks pretty yummy.